is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 8 of Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Let's crack straight in, people. We're going to just try and clear up some of these side quests that are kicking around our quest menu, people. It is Christmas Day 2025, people, and I've decided to do some recording while I've done all my Christmassy morning bits. I've exchanged gifts with me dad and FaceTime me brother and all the family and all sorts of things, people. Now it's time to chill out, eat lots of food and puddings and all sorts, people, and play games. Right, let's head. We've got a marker. I've gone the wrong way as it happens. We've got a marker on the top here. Let's see what these quests... Now, this quest we're doing is Irrational Hatred, which is the guy that wants rid of seagulls on the wall there. And we have to speak to this chappie up here. Should we put our daggers away? Let's do that. Captain's quarters. Oh, hang on a minute. Am I meant to be in here yet? Thought I was meant to avoid the captain until I was allowed to speak to him. There we go. It seems that Rhydderic may know how to do something with these seagulls. Let's have a look. Can we go that way? Aye. There we go. Rhydderic the Red. Here we are.
Welcome to the Museum of the Horns of the South, the southernmost keep under Camelot's jurisdiction. My name is Rhydderic, and I will be happy to introduce you to the rich history of this fascinating place. A history that began 623 years ago.
Oh, good grief.
The first keeper, Sewell Firstfoot. I'd also like to bring your attention to our numerous exhibits that are, as I like to say, inanimate witnesses of the history of the Horns of the South.
Is this going to take long? Tell me about the museum. Exhibits, what exactly do you have here? King Arthur and his people must have arrived here on ships. What happened to them?
Oh, truly? I never expected to hear such a naive question.
All right.
What do they teach you in those rural schools? Likely nothing, which would explain why Avalon is in such a deplorable state. But you are fortunate, for I never refuse access to knowledge to those who wish to expand it. Saras, the flagship of King Arthur's fleet, was an exceptionally impressive construction of oak and ash wood. Unfortunately, it fell victim to rebels. A group of the unfortunate...
Oh, good grief. I knew I was going to regret asking this question.
Misled by the empty promises of Merlin's apprentice Nimue, dared to seize Saras, and several smaller vessels also, in a clumsy attempt to return to the homelands. All of this in the midst of wartime turmoil, on the eve of victory. Naturally, such treason could not go unpunished. King Arthur ordered Merlin to summon a terrible storm that dragged the rebels to the bottom of the sea. He did so to prevent anyone else from following in their footsteps. He wisely believed that returning to their homelands amounted to little more than a romanticized form of extended suicide. Honor and glory to King Arthur for that decision. Had more people followed the rebels' example, Avalon would not have retained enough population to maintain stability and form a functioning society.
Right, let's just get on with the main question, shall we? Because he talks far too slowly. I'd like to ask about the seagulls. Do you know what they're afraid of?
I have to admit that local fauna is not one of my main areas of interest, but I do know the answer to this question, as it is rooted in the history of the Horns of the South. It used to be the case that a significant part of the daily catch was gobbled up by our troublesome coastal neighbors. So the keepers of that time found a very peculiar way to deal with the problem.
Please continue.
Some of them, called the seagullers, scared off the coastal birds using specially constructed masks. They made them from feathers and pieces of tanned pigskin sewn together.
Pigskin and feathers.
The gulls avoided these masks is unclear, but perhaps their peculiar shape reminded them of a natural predator?
Very good. I got the instructions on how to make the seaguller's mask. Maybe this will help Gwylan. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm not going to ask you anything else, because blimey, we'll be here all week, people. What on earth? Now, we are, once again, we are recording in 1440p, people. Simply because it struggles at anything lower, and it's actually struggling inside this building. It doesn't matter what we do in this town area, actually. It is just want to have a look around here while we're here. It is quite terry just in this town area, but the tombs and a lot of the open areas have been okay. Right, well, there wasn't much to do down there, was there? Whoops, steady. Whoop, gone past it, Steve. We have also got some hunting things to do as well. Bounties, people. Bounties. Where's my marker? Oh. I don't have a marker, strangely. So where do I make the mask? Is it in here? Handcrafting. Oh no, wrong one. Recipes available. A seaguller's mask, there it is. Ugh, I don't have all the bits. I need leather and I need ore, is that? No. Iron ore and leather. We need 3 leather and 2 iron ore. I feel like I can make leather. That's weird. I'm sure it said I needed 3 different things last time. So like 2 leather and we need 2 leather basically. Let's find the guy. Where's the blacksmith chap? There he is. Bloody hell, that's expensive, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Right at the top, Steve. Lit up in bright lights for you. Craft. The The Seaguller's Mask. There you go. There you are. I crafted it. This horrendous thing for Gwylan. We can try and remember how to get up to him. Ugh, it's not this way though, is it? He's up there on the wall. We need to go down there.
There you are. Finally. Do you have what I need?
I do. This mask should help.
A mask? Eh? Are you sure? Ah, whatever. Sod it.
Sod it. Gimp.
Get what's coming to them. Damn rascals. You can go now.
Oh, thanks very much. I think you're forgetting something. I help with your beasts. I've earned my reward. I think you're forgetting something.
You're right. Here, take this. But don't think, even
Giant feather.
for a moment, that the struggle is over. We need more, much more, to finally rid ourselves of those blasted birds once and for all. Are you ready for the next step in our fight against the flying, shitting enemy?
Oh god, there's more to this quest. What can I do?
That's the spirit. In a war like this, every ally counts. Look, I've got the perfect seagull trap design right here. You just need to make a few and set them up in some strategic spots, like this one. And those flying pests will surely get caught. We need to work smart.
Sir, yes, sir, I'll get to work. Bugger that. Don't think this whole campaign has gone too far. Don't you think this whole campaign's gone too far? I have nothing against seagulls. I just wanted to help you.
And I appreciate that. But this war still needs soldiers. And you can be my first officer.
Enough of this madness. Won't help you. Don't you think this whole campaign's gone too far?
Never. As long as I live and can do something, I'll keep fighting.
Can I be bothered with? Oh, sure, why
Come
not?
on then, and fight against the flying vermin.
Right, we're not going to do it now, though, I don't think. Eternal War is the new quest. But we'll do something a bit more interesting than this first. Eternal War. I thought that was just going to get mopped up and that would be that done, but no! This bloody guy wants me to do even more with seagulls. If anything, I just want to get out of this damn town because of the frame rates. Right, let's pick a quest, people. We've got a... Sigibald asked me to retrieve the documents he left in the inn after one of his drunken revels. I should head to the tavern and speak to the innkeeper. Well, that must be close by, surely. Is it there? Where is the inn, people? Is that it there? Yeah. Seems an odd location for an inn. I must have been over there before, though. Seriously? Yeah, it's over there somewhere. Should have picked it before we ran down the bloody stairs, though, eh? What is happening up there? What? Oh, right. Is the end going to end up being down there? I think it is, you know. I think I've got a stupid... Yeah, it is. It's on the coastline. I thought it was a stupid place for an inn, people. For God's sake. I think we have to go out into the open world to get there. Hey. Well, actually, that's quite nice because it looks like it's a bit more of a mini adventure than I thought it was. I don't think there's any way down other than... Oh. We need to get down there. Ah, there we go. Hup, hup, hup. Ooh, shiny chest. Chests, even. Could have saved me some coin that earlier. I could have turned that into leather and saved me buying it for 60 gold. Oh, and here's a hot tip, by the way, which was kindly offered to us by William Parker. Thank you, William. If you hold left bumper and hit triangle, that is a quick save, people, which I didn't know was there because I'd completely ignored the fact it was popping up on screen every time I did that, people. So left bumper, quick save. Thank you. Left bumper, triangle. Brilliant. Thank you, William. That will get used a lot now. Daragh.
Hey, you're heading to the village, right? Tiernan should let you in. Take this medicine to my father, will you? Goban is a loud man. You shouldn't have trouble finding him.
I'll take it.
Can't promise that talking to him will be any fun. Come to me afterwards.
Your father is in the village?
He is to serve too. In fact, he was the builder before me. Now he's just an old fart angry at the world. But a father is a father, right? We may hate each other, but as long as I can help him, I will. Hence the medicine.
What's wrong with him?
If Haber doesn't know, then I don't either. So we keep trying.
Why won't Tiernan let you in?
Because he received orders not to let any keeper through without a pass. And I don't have one. I've already used mine. Guess what I used it on? That's right. Bringing medicine to my father. When that Egypt gets an order, he's like a priest who stumbled into an orgy. He's got a stick up his ass. Nothing gets through him.
Are the keepers allowed to have wives and children?
Not all keepers have been here their entire life, you know? He got me before he joined the horse. Serves me right for wanting to find him, stupid son of a bitch. If only I knew what it would entail.
Do you regret becoming a keeper?
I don't know. Following my old man here was all I ever wanted. Never saw myself as anything else. Tried picturing myself as a husband, a father once. But, nah. I wouldn't know how to raise a kid. I'd just mess them up. Like father, like son, I guess.
So can anyone become a keeper no matter their age?
Well, no, of course not. We're not priestesses of the Old Mother. A woman can be an old crone and still devote herself to the Old Mother. But a man's got to have some fight left in him to be a keeper. Old enough to hold a sword, young enough to not break under its weight. We all got different roles around the keep, sure. But at the core, we're warriors. don't forget that.
Why the second lighthouse?
If I had a gold coin for every time someone asked me that, I could fund the damn thing myself. Look, it's Camelot's orders. I get paid to follow them, not to question them. If they want to throw money at us to keep up appearances, that's their problem. I'm not about to stop them. See you around.
Right you are then. Pure morning. Oh, hello.
Mercy, not another one. If I let you pass, will you promise not to make any trouble?
Sure. I don't know, trouble always seems to find me. I can try, but no promises.
Just my luck. Take the post, Tiernan, they told me. You'll be looking after a village full of old farts. That's practically early retirement, they said. What a load of crap. There's always something. If it's not the deck falling apart, it's a refugee running around biting people.
A refugee biting people?
Well, to be fair, he only bit one person. But it was a keeper. I know Mahone can be a piece of shit sometimes, but gods. Now both of them are sick. And Haber's got no clue what's wrong.
It's got werewolf written all over it.
The reason that refugee isn't dead yet.
Or zombie.
He's sitting in a cage. His wife's crying all day and everyone's pissed. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in the middle of it all.
Maybe this isn't the job for you. Has anything else happened recently?
No, not really. Fortunately.
Maybe this isn't the job for you.
No need to tell me that. But I can't just go back to patrolling the walls. I'd be a laughingstock. I'd rather sit here and hope everything works itself out. I mean, everyone's gotta die someday, right? So whether it's me or them, at least my problems will be over.
What happened to the deck?
The deck? Nah, just old wood. Honestly, it's the least of my problems. But I've got no way to fix it. Dara's always busy with his lighthouse, and every time I try to do it myself, someone else needs me for something. I can't even sneak out to the tavern because last time some rich bint started complaining that everything here smells of fish. That's a seaside village. What else would it smell of?
I can help you fix the deck.
You do that? That would be a huge relief. Well, maybe not huge. There are bigger problems, but it'd be a start. Truth be told, I don't know why they want it so badly. It's for boats. No one here even uses boats. But, well, you know how it is with old folks. Once they get fixated on something, there's no point in arguing. I'd pay if I could, but this was supposed to be my job. The budget's long gone. But if you're interested, I could teach you a thing or two about home decor. Not exactly standard keeper knowledge, but, well, we all have our secrets.
You're into home decor?
Surprised? Can't blame you. This might sound odd coming from someone stationed in a glorified fish bucket, but I've got a thing for furniture. The only thing more mismatched than the barracks around here is my career choice. But, yeah, I like imagining places where things fit. Where chairs don't wobble. Tables don't look like someone hacked them together with a dull axe, and beds. Well, beds don't feel like they're plotting your murder while you sleep.
I wouldn't have guessed you were into furniture.
Not exactly a secret I broadcast. Most folks see me as Tiernan the Grumbler. But, hey, we've all got something that keeps us sane, right? Mine just happens to be daydreaming about nicer chairs.
Tell you, for a small studio, it hasn't half got a lot of dialogue for each character read out. I mean, it's really impressive considering. That voice acting is really good as well. Tell me more about that rich bint you mentioned.
She's a real piece of work, that one. Her name's Lady Alisa. Something. I don't remember. She came here with her husband. Poor man. I never heard him get a word in. You know, sometimes I regret not getting married. But if I had a wife like her, I'd just end up being a keeper all over again. Please, try not to make my life harder, all right?
We're repairing the deck. Off we pop. Although I'm now wondering if repairing the deck would be the better one to do first. Where does that point us to? So we were doing Creed. Hey. Oh, there it's there. So miscellaneous. The village. Welcome to the village. I'm the only hero in this village. Right. Repair. Oh. Requires wood times 50. Yeah, but I don't have that, do I? Right, we need to collect wood for that one. Let's switch back to another quest. That was Creed, wasn't it? Yeah. Like pretty much, I've said this before, but pretty much everybody in this game has conversation to give you. Like, oh, I say that and now I can't get this guy to do anything. But anyone you can speak to, that's quite a lot of conversation. And he can't speak to me either for some reason. Right, okay, I'm taking all that back now. That's just happened. That's the first time that's happened. He has. Mute Finley. Oh, well, that's not going to be much of a conversation then, is it? Yes. Tadgan. Alisa. Won't speak to them yet. Let's do this one. Ron.
Beer from Kunacht, wine from Farshire, moonshine, only local, the best there is. And fish, lots and lots of fish. What's your poison?
Some time ago, one of the keepers left some important documents here.
No, I don't recall anything like that.
He said he left them after the last drinking bout.
No, listen. I don't know what's going on, but I doubt any of the keepers had anything important on them. Half of them couldn't tell the quartermaster's seal from a pile of horse dung someone stepped on.
He said they should still be at the Stale Lamb Tavern.
But that means... No. Impossible. What if... Holy moonshine. I remember. Sigibald. It was Sigibald who left those documents behind. I've no idea how you found out about it. Sigi. He's dead. Taken by a fever.
I met him. He asked me to get his documents back.
Aye, of course I have. I didn't just throw them in some cabinet. I was afraid they'd fall into the wrong hands. He was a good man. I want to get rid of my only memento of him. Here, after what you said, I assume you'll make good use of them. Even though I'm still not sure what to think about it. Things are getting weirder and weirder in our beloved Avalon.
Okay. So we've got the letter to Sigibald. Well, we've got to deliver them to Sigibald, surely. Thanks, I need to go. Tell me more about Sigibald. What was he like?
Well, he died like he lived, with a tankard in his hand. The boys always said Sigi was a friend worth 5 others. And he was. He was a prankster like no other. Once, he slipped a rotten egg into the quartermaster's dinner. Never a dull moment with him, that's for sure. No problem. Listen, if by some miracle you really talked with Sigibald, please, give him my warm regards. I don't understand anything anymore.
Ron returns Sigibald's documents. I can bring them back to the Keeper. Oh, he sells meals and stuff. Not cheap, though. We've made a road, though, haven't we? So... Sell all garbage. Marvellous. I still need to check what that's doing with armour and stuff, but... No, it's not sold those weapons. So... I don't think I need a rusty spear, though, do I? Or that wooden club anymore. The Waning Ward. The shield. What's our weight like? Yeah, we're not too bad. Carrying quite a lot around, to be fair, that we don't need to. 2.3. 2.8. Why have I got a second bow, actually? That's another good point.
Who are you? Another refugee? This place is already crawling with your lot. It's like a Camelosian privy after a feast. In my day, you only saw old familiar faces round here. And maybe we didn't all love each other. But a local is a local. It was easier to share with others. Even when you didn't have much.
He's only got one hand. I'm not a refugee.
That's so. Fine. Whatever you say. But yeah, I could see that you don't really look like one of them. Just pass them through then. Shame it had to be now. Not so long ago, we'd have sat down and had a drink with the rest of the lads. Now I come here alone.
Why are you sitting here on your own?
I don't know. But you could put something on the table, and then maybe we can talk.
You give 1 alcohol. In bag 6, alright.
Thank you. That's better. We used to come here, the 3 of us. Me, Berg, and Fedley. But lately, something's gotten into Berg. And it all kinda fell apart. Hell knows what happened. One day he just stopped talking to us. We went to his house to get him. But he only cursed a blue streak at us. Say, mate, do you feel like talking to an old obla? I feel bad for him, but I've got no more patience. And Finley. Let's just say Finley's no good at this stuff.
I'll speak with Berg.
Now you're talking. Ever since he got so maudlin, Berg usually sits alone by the sea. Let me know what's wrong with him.
Everybody wants something. Drinking buddies. I've gone down a slippery slope of quests here, people, haven't I? Right. Might as well speak to this lady while we're here. Alisa?
Excuse me, could you get me a clean glass? And I mean clean, not just wiped 3 times with a dirty rag.
Do I look like a bar wench to you?
I'm not sure. I don't want to say that you peasants all look the same, but you have to understand it's quite difficult for people like me to tell anyone apart in this dreariness, especially since there seems to be so many people like you here. I thought the South was supposed to be more secluded.
People like you? And I thought the Highborn had better manners.
Well, I'm sorry if you felt offended. I won't bother you anymore. Well, I'm sorry if you felt
Oh well. Cheesed her off.
You remember Sewell Firstfoot's tomb? Used to be a popular pilgrimage spot, but ever since the flooding, nobody's been out there.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. The whole place is forgotten, like it never even mattered. Pilgrims stopped coming after the water rose.
You've heard the rumours, right? Some say the Druids caused the flooding. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past them.
I don't know. Druids? Why'd they bother flooding a whole village? What's in it for them?
Maybe they wanted to keep folks away from something. Or they weren't too fond of Sewell getting all that attention. Druids are a strange lot.
Strange, sure. But flooding a village to stop pilgrims sounds a bit far-fetched to me. Could have been something else entirely.
Doesn't matter much now. The tomb, the village, it's all gone. Nothing but water and memories left.
Aye, a place lost to the depths, and with it, a piece of our history.
It's quite cool. I didn't actually trigger any of that, it just happened.
Refugees coming from the nearby villages. They're trying to get away from the bandits and the weirdness.
Aye, I've seen them. Can't blame them for wanting some safety. With bandits and the weirdness creeping closer, who wouldn't be scared?
There may be, but I don't trust strangers. They could be bringing trouble with them. Never know what kind of folk you're letting in.
You're always suspicious. They're just trying to survive, same as the rest of us. Besides, where else would they go?
Speaking of the refugees, you hear about that one Cole? Looks like he's ill or something.
Aye, I heard. Poor lad's in rough shape. But thank the All-Mother it's not the Red Death. We couldn't deal with that here.
Still don't sit right with me. Sick folks in a crowded place? It's a risk, is.
Maybe, but what are we gonna do? Turn them away? We've all got our burdens to carry.
Right. Onward. Yeah, I've got Sigibald's documents. What was the... But I need to do the guy's medicine, don't I, as well? So Sigibald's documents should now be taking us back that way. So we now need to do... Ooh. Daragh asked me to deliver medicine to his father. That's the one. Pure morning. It's going to end badly, that one. I can feel it. Going to have to kill his dad because he's got some sort of creature. Ugh. Oh, he's there. That one a bit pear-shaped. Goban.
Bloody hell, look at this. The old place is in a shambles. Bunch of decrepit old coots. They do nothing but shuffle around, stare at walls and sleep under leaking roofs. Can't even hammer a nail properly. I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart. But I'm not. Oh, shite. I can't even stand to look at it, let alone live here. And who are you? What you want? You another one of Daragh's freeloaders?
Well, yes, Daragh sent me.
I bloody knew it. Retirement my arse. It's shit. Never a moment of peace. At least when I was still working, there was always something to do. Now, so, what you want?
Daragh asked me to bring you this medicine.
One day, my boy got it into his stupid head that old Goban is ill. Bullshit. They're all telling me I should do something about it, or else I'm done for. I'll be dead as a doornail in no time. Ha! Like hell I will. I'm still here, ain't I? I've served my time. I've lived me life. And now you can all kiss my arse. So there.
You don't look so good. Maybe you should do something about it. That's not going to happen, is it? 25%. All right, suit yourself. I'll leave you to your peace and quiet for now. I'll try the perception one.
Peace and quiet. Good one. I'll only have my peace and quiet when I'm finally dead. And that ain't gonna happen soon. At least when I'm with Finley, I don't need to listen to his nagging. Listen, they wanted Heber, that healer from the keep, to come here. He did. They wanted him to look me over. He did. Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it. Hell, I should have been an healer. Wouldn't mind going around being a pain in everyone's arse for a living. These herbs. No idea what they're for. Heber said he doesn't know what's wrong with me, so there's no illness. I'm fit as a fiddle. Good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around, Finley's the name, doesn't nag me all the time.
Daragh wanted to see you, but he didn't have a pass. I think he cares.
Yeah, right. He'd better focus on his job.
Okay. Finley is your caregiver, so you're Daragh's father. Tell me about your service in the Horns of the South. Finley's your caregiver?
You're digging a little deep, aren't you? Bring me a drink and I'll consider talking. So, what was your question?
Finley's your caregiver?
Hold on. Finley is not my caregiver. He's my helper at most. Hey, first of all, I'm not a cripple who needs a decrepit dimwit running round after me. Secondly, do you know the problem with having a helper who's mute? He doesn't bloody talk. I mean, it's not all bad. At least I don't have to listen to even more bullshit. He puffs up like a marshmallow every time he tries to say something. But I don't understand shit.
Tell me what you know. Daragh's your father?
What's got you so nuts?
Daragh's father even?
Pour me a drink and I might open up.
Bugger off, I just gave you a drink.
So, what was your question? That's what he says anyway. But yeah, he's my blood. Eager like me, and look at that bulbous nose. Won't disown what's clearly mine. But I ain't gonna talk with a stranger.
Father and son together in the Horns of the South must be rare.
It's like half the blighters here don't have working peckers. Or they've never even touched a woman.
Tell me about your service.
You're a bit too interested, aren't you? Bring a drink over, and I might share.
Oh, I'm getting a bit bored giving you all my alcohol, mate.
So, what was your question? You see, back in the day, being a keeper was a serious business. Now, don't even get me started. You used to come here with a mission, not to run away from your bloody mother. Nowadays, lads get brought here by their own kin when they've had enough of them, or they think the Horns can hide them from the law. No, back in my day there was none of this scum. I came here to serve. My girl cried when I left her, but I've always known this is where I wanted to be. How was I supposed to know she had a bloody bun in the oven? By the time the wean was born, I was already planning the lighthouse's construction.
Daragh came here for you.
Heck knows what he came here for. That's not my problem anymore, and I don't stick my nose in anyone else's business.
You went off topic when I asked about your service in the Horns.
Curious, aren't you? Fetch me.
Oh, seriously, dude. Is there any point to this conversation? Right, one more go.
So, what was your question? I'm starting to like you, stranger. And trust me, it's been a long time since I liked, well, anybody.
It's the drink talking, mate.
Like me brothers in arms back in my glory days. Good lads, every damn one of them. Tough as nails, loyal to a fault. A kind of men you'd want beside you in the darkest holes of Avalon. But they're gone now, all of them. The old captain got it in his head to send us down to rediscover some mouldy tunnels under the keep. Damn fool mission that was. We went in together, but I was the only one to come back out. I can still see all their faces when I close my eyes. A hard loss it was, but I'm still here. Though some days I wonder why.
Tell me more about those tunnels.
You sure have a lot of questions.
There we go again.
Grab me a drink first, then we'll see.
Well, I'm out of bloody standard ale at this point.
So, what was your question?
Tunnels.
Those tunnels, right. Well, me and the lads went down there to check if we could repurpose them under the horns. Damn fool mission that was. But it wasn't just some empty caves. There were monsters, straight out of Age of Legends. Sick stuff. Stuff that get under your skin. Looked like... ah, hell, memories all twisted up now. Like a bloody nightmare mixed with shadows that don't belong. Want to know more? Speak with Fearghas. He's in charge of this shit show now. Now, I propose a toast to those lost souls. This one's on me.
To your brothers in arms, may they rest in peace.
You say. Problem is, sometimes I think they never died. They haunt me in my dreams, you know. Bloody bastards. I swear I wanted to go back and retrieve their bodies. But our late captain, made Grindelows piss on his grave, forbade me from going back. But when I drink, I usually pass out, and then I don't remember my dreams. So, I drink. My brothers deserved better.
75 XP though. Quest complete, nice. All along the water. Whether or not we could have finished that quest without giving him all of my alcohol is another story. We need to pick a new quest then. So what did all along the water want us to do? Goban is haunted by memories of a deadly mission beneath the keep. He lost all his brothers in arms exploring ancient tunnels filled with horrors from the Age of Legends. And he's the only one who made it back. Mentioned some abandoned dungeons beneath one of the watchtowers, and I'll need permission to enter. Oh, I'll need to get permission to enter. Okay, come back to that one. Drinking buddies. Tadgan hasn't drunk with his companions in a long time. Berg seems troubled by something serious and refuses to speak to anyone. Tadgan asked me to speak with Berg and find out why he's not drinking with him and Finley anymore. This bloody guy asked me for ale. I'm going to swipe him with my swords. Whoa. What's that all about? How come he seems to be over there? Oh, hello. Don't like the sound of that whatsoever. Well, it does seem to be suggesting that's where I need to go, but it seems to have gone a bit... Tell you what. I have a plan, people. And it's as hot as my pants. Yeah, fuel the van. What does this do? Ah, I see. So if you use one of those, you can get extra options in here. Fast travel, identify. Times 10, it used all of them. Seems a bit harsh. Right, this is winding me up a little bit, but where is this guy? There's something very weird going on. He must be under the ground or something. Heffin.
Buy something or bugger off. Unless you've already bought from Orla. Then just bugger off.
It's nice, isn't it? I don't want any of your shit, mate. Ah. I wonder if he just hadn't spawned in yet. Dude. Berg.
What do you want? Who are you?
Tadgan asked me to speak with you. He said something's gotten into you.
Huh. Guess he's got nobody else to get pissed with. Finley never liked drinking alone with him. Tadgan tends to get into one of his moods. And? What? That's all? You're bothering me just because that old rascal is sitting alone in the inn with nobody to natter to. You people. Bugger off.
Berg doesn't want to talk. Maybe Finley will. Where's Finley? Hang on, isn't Finley the mute? No, maybe not. What, is Finley inside the pub then? Fast travel point in the village. Oh. How have I managed to walk past that and not trigger it the first time I came in? Well, I feel like he must be in here. No, maybe not. For God's sakes. Where the hell is he then? Bit of a talky type episode this, isn't it, people? Chit-chatting to people and side questing. Well, there does seem to be a way to the roof up there. Not really sure how that works. Oh, unless he's in that lighthouse up at the top. Right in front of me. Come on now, that's saying that he's inside the inn, isn't it? Right, now I'm very confused. It said he was in the inn, then I went in the inn, and then it said he was outside. Can't talk to him anymore. Finley, where are you? Where art thou? Yeah, see, it's saying it's outside again.
Oi, Noel! What if I pulled Excalibur from that stone, but it broke? but only at the tip. Would I still get to be king, or not?
Right, I've no idea. I don't know whether it's bugging out or whether it's because it bugged out with the other guy, didn't it? Oh, he's there. Yeah. So it's like it thinks they're there, but they're not. It is Mute Finley. You're taking care of the old builder. Tadgan told me about you and Berg. Why aren't you drinking together anymore? I need you to be more precise. Do you know what happened to Berg? He was upset to talk. He was too upset to talk. Did something happen recently? No. So it's something from his past. Where can I learn more about what happened? Will Tadgan tell me more? So I assume I can learn more outside the horns. Okay. Can you point me in the right direction? Marker on the map, is it? I should visit the place marked on the map by Finley. There we go. But see, it's vanished from marker though. It's vanished from my... Yeah, drinking buddies, there you go. Yeah, I don't have a quest marker for it now. So it must have gone on the map and I just need to find it. Find it on our travels, I guess. Yeah, okay, let's do Creed then, because that's up here. Oops, steady. What kind of a house has no door? What's happening? Onward. That's a good point, actually. Could I not just have teleported back up there? Probably. Quick save.
You're back. Hi.
I've got the documents. Start that again, people. I've got the documents. You were right. There were no problems.
I told you, Ron is a good guy. And here's a little something for you. You know I pay well.
To be honest, Ron was a bit confused.
Yes? What's the matter, my friend?
Well, you're dead.
You're really good at this today. Wait. Oh, you're serious. I understand. For so many years, I've been afraid to open this letter. But it looks like I needed to read it. Well, it is what it is, right? And I've been wondering why no one wants to talk to me. I thought to myself, are they mad at me or what?
But why are you talking to me? How can you see me?
You don't know. I wish I knew. I have a passenger inside me who must have wanted to help. Oh yeah, there you are.
Anyway, may the All-Mother bless your path. See you next time.
Nice. Oh, I thought he was going to go away.
Safe travels, and don't let the road wear you down.
Right, another quest done, people. We're at level 6.5, people. Hey, we're getting there. We are getting XP for the quest, so that's one up on Skyrim, isn't it? Because you didn't get it for Skyrim. You only got XP for actual fighting and everything in Skyrim. Yeah, I've got a couple more of these. I keep getting bows out of nowhere. Give nothing but what? That's gone now. Bag, bottle tricks, and the siphon bomb and the breath stealer. Oh yeah, I remember getting that. Key to the inner crypt. Oh yeah. What's our next quest, do we think? Gwylan's hatred towards seagulls. Oh no, we don't want to do that. A keeper, Deacon, asked me to deliver flowers to Betrys as a gesture of his sympathy. The lenses of the eye. Jan Heber, a local medic, asked me to perform a druidic ritual at an ancient worship site. It might be one that's got a bit of a travel in it, out into the worlds. Orlaith asked me to find her supplier nest somewhere near the... Yeah, these ones have got a little bit more travelling in them, so we'll try to do those in the next part, I think, people. Where's the carnations to remember? Where's that? It's down in the village again. But he just come up. So maybe we'll do that at the beginning of the next part, shall we? And then come back to do the more venturing ones. Or should we just do it now? Yeah, there's a point actually, because I should be able to teleport from here. If I can remember where the teleport thing is here. Did I show you on the map where the teleport things are? Oh, there. Horns of the South. Ow. We shall go to the village. There. Brilliant. Saves a whole bunch of running around, doesn't it? There we go. Oh no! Something tells me something's going to go on here. Betrys.
What do you want? To gawk at the beast? Well, I'll have to disappoint you. My Cole is not the monster you all believe him to be.
Has something happened?
So you really don't know?
No.
If you're not from here, I'm not sure what could have brought you to this hellhole, but you have my sympathies. Just know that Cole isn't like that. Something is poisoning his mind and soul. I don't know what it is, or why it happened to Cole, but now we're all at the mercy of those damned keepers.
Tell me more about what happened.
One evening there was a quarrel between our group, the villagers, and one of the keepers. They'd had a bit too much to drink and let some comments slip. They hurled insults at us, saying there's no place for us here, that we should just get the hell out of here because things are hard for everyone. Hard? Sure. I bet that bunch of wimps wouldn't last a week outside. All they do is sit in that keep of theirs, thinking they're the defenders of justice.
And next?
Well, Cole went mad. I've never seen him like that before. He attacked that keeper and bit him. It was serious, but the keeper survived. If it weren't for the other men from the village, things could have ended very differently. Afterwards, they chained Cole up and locked him in a cage. His condition started to worsen. They said a monster like him doesn't deserve a jail cell. Jail cells are for humans. Bastards.
They didn't kill him on the spot after something like that?
Surprising, isn't it? It seems that Quartermaster Fearghas banned any kind of vigilante behaviour. And the local healer said he wants to make sure whatever made Cole this way isn't contagious. So as long as that question remains unanswered, we're at a standstill. But honestly, if anything happens to that keeper, I have no doubt Cole will be killed and will be thrown out of the keep.
When did Cole start feeling worse?
This might sound silly, but before we reached the keep, we came near a strange structure. The locals call it the Arch Spire. In the morning, we realised everyone had a strange dream, but it was a little different for each of us. Cole started acting weird after that, and in time, it only got worse.
Did he tell you what his dream was about?
No, only that, well, it didn't make much sense. But he was convinced that something bit him. He kept checking. It must have been some bug. Something changed by the weirdness. That must have caused his fever, his insanity.
Can you describe how the evening went before the night you had the dream?
Well, it was pretty typical. We started a fire and threw some cobwebs into it. Frang brought them back from one of his treks. That boy could always find them somehow. It was our protection from the night and the weirdness. Ellis was on watch that day, but from what he told us, he eventually fell asleep. We were lucky no one slit our throats.
What was your dream about?
I was in a strange place. Dark. Full of fog. Eerie. I was trying to find him. I called out, but no one answered. I was alone in the night, and then I kept falling, and falling, and falling. And then I woke up.
Where was your camp?
We set up camp near the Arch Spire. We hoped that bandits wouldn't dare to venture into a place like that. Well, now I know why we could have been right. With everything that's been happening lately, I'm ready to believe in every strange thing in this world.
I see a darkness. Could be an interesting quest as well. See, it's really worth talking to everybody in this game again. One of the keepers gave me those flowers, said it was a gesture of solidarity with your group.
What? What? How dare you?
What?
Do you know the meaning of those flowers in that configuration?
Not what he not what he wanted to convey, I assume. Can't you just consider the nice gesture? Not what he wanted to convey.
Revenge. Revenge, deception, and death. There's nothing nice about it, and I don't know if he did it on purpose or if he's just an idiot. But trust me, it's not a nice gesture.
If I knew what they meant, I wouldn't have given them to you.
Thank you. For them, you are from nowhere, just like me. That's why I believe you. Take those flowers away, burn them, throw them in a cauldron, whatever. I don't want to look at them.
Whatever. Okay.
Be careful out there.
Will do. Ooh, plus 75, thank you. More XP, people. We could really do with knowing how many of these quests are down in the village right now. I think everything is... yeah, that's one to venture out on now. Eternal War, Seagulls, all along... deadly mission in the keep. I'm not sure where that one is, actually, the map. Oh, it's over here. It's up in the keep, yeah. All along the watchtower. There's a song there somewhere. The lens is an eye of the sage. Forgotten rituals. Curious what it might lead to. Don't know where that is. Not seeing anything on the map. Silk Road's way over there. Yeah, so we've got quite a few quests now that are going to be taking on as a bit of a journey, which is a good thing. So we're not stuck in here. Blimey. There's no marker for that one. Hey. Well, hang on a minute. She gave us the dark. I see the darkness. Yeah. Might do that one next. There it is. So I think we'll go for that one next. Take us on a bit of a trip out, won't it? Which means we need to go back to the town. I'm returning to town. Marvellous. Well, blimey, the frame rates have been something else in that particular part, haven't they? It is weird though, because I dropped it down to 1440p and it was super smooth out here when I did it. And then we've teleported here now and it's just sticky as anything, unless it's reverted back, but it should be on 1440p. Yeah, it is, yeah. So I don't know why it feels stickier than it did before. Just seems to be a bit random depending on what the weather's like or how much cloud's going past maybe or something, I don't know. It's definitely smoother out here though. Well, there you are, people. I think we shall wrap it up there for the next... Start here from the next part 8. I've gone well over the hour mark as it happens. To be fair, it was a very chatty episode, but I have really enjoyed it. Because talking to these people, they do have interesting quest lines and stuff to... Well, just... good information, like it's nice story stuff to hear about, and then they give you at the end of a lot of them they give you the quest to go on, which is going to take us on a bit of a journey around this here land, people. So looking forward to that. I love that big sword sticking out the top there where the clouds are. Well, there you are, folks. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you in Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon on the PlayStation 5 Pro, and I shall catch you in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.